while the Royals are 6-4-1. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's ball game, beginning with the Mariners. Victor Robles leads off. He's in right field. Julio Rodriguez bats second. He's in center. Cal Raleigh bats third. He's behind the plate catching. And it's Randy Arozarena who bats fourth. He's the designated hitter. Luke Raley bats fifth. He's in left field. Donovan Solano bats sixth. He's the third baseman. Rowdy Tellez bats seventh. He's over at first base. J.P. Crawford bats eighth. He's the shortstop. And Ryan Bliss bats ninth. He's the second baseman. That's all for manager Dan Wilson, who was the interim manager in late August last year and now enters his first full season as the Mariners skipper. And for Royals manager Matt Quatraro, Jonathan India is in the leadoff spot. He's out in left field tonight. Bobby Witt Jr. bats second. He's the shortstop. Benny Pasquantino bats third. He's the first baseman. And Salvador Perez bats fourth. He's behind the plate catching. Michael Massey bats fifth. He's at second base. Hunter Renfroe bats sixth. He's in right field. MJ Melendez bats seventh. He's the designated hitter. Michael Garcia bats eighth. He's at third base. And Joey Weimer bats ninth. He's out in center field. And again, that's all behind right-hander Michael Lorenzen. So that game. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit high in the air, deep to left center field. India turns. He's on the track. He's out of room. It's a solo blast from Julio. So the Mariners jump out to a 1-0 lead on a home run from their superstar. First home run this spring for Julio Rodriguez, and the Mariners are certainly hoping that he has the kind of season that he's had now the last few years, where he's been one of the most dynamic hitters. Lorenzen delivers, and Arozarena swings and misses, strike three. And that was part of the problem for Arozarena last year as well. So Lorenzen finishes off the first with a strikeout. The Mariners do get a run on the Julio Rodriguez homer. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. Mariners 1, and the Royals coming up. What was different about his time with Texas versus Kansas City? He delivers, and Raley swings and misses at a changeup. That's strike three. So second strikeout for Michael Lorenzen. And there's one gone in the top of the second inning. So with the Rangers last year, which is where he spent the majority of the season, Lorenzen really struggled against right-handed hitters. Now Roy Perez. Open stance from the right side for the Royals captain. And Bryce Miller kicks the left leg and delivers. Changeup flicked into right center field, down into the gap, a base hit, and it rolls all the way to the wall. Salvi hustles around first, and he jogs at his second with an easy double. That is easy power from Salvador Perez, and usually that easy power manifests into something going over the fence, but it's a good reminder that he can drive the ball into the gap.
Oh yeah,
like a laser. MJ Melendez steps to the plate. He's the DH tonight. And the pitch. Fastball ripped high in the air down the right field line toward the Mariners bullpen and gone. The first pivot this spring. His second home run this spring.
That was a very easy swing too, wasn't it? He just kind of flipped that ball into the right field corner.
He got a first pitch cutter from Bryce Miller, and he did not miss it.
Exit stage left mid-game. 1-2 in the pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and a pitch up and in. And Salvi has his mask off and somehow out to Michael Lorenzen, and they're going to come out and check on Salvi's eye.
I think it might actually be his nose. He's got what looks like a bloody nose right now. Or actually getting a closer look now, there's a little cut right underneath his left eye. How that happened.
Yeah, I'm thinking he had a mask on.
Yeah.
I didn't see any contact from the ball or the bat hitting his mask or anything.
The only thought is, and this is a pure guess at the only
that's all we got
logical
at this point,
thing.
is guesses, so go ahead.
Is it possible that Bliss
Salvi, he may own the Royals record for trainer visits to him on the field, between being a catcher and his longevity. He's had many medical visits to the field. And here's one right behind the plate as they get a look at that eye.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I'm looking for a corner man.
1 out, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk now for this pitcher. Could be 2. Bobby for 1 on to second to Massey, and then on to first. That's 2. 6, 4, 3. Double play ball. Ball and a strike, and the pitch. Breaking ball, grounded toward the middle, into center for a hit by the diving second baseman Bliss, trying to dive for another. And he's on with 1 out for Bobby Witt Jr.
So the year the Mariners finally made the playoffs, 2022, they were 90-72. The year before that, 2021, they had of Seattle Doom nightmares.
1-0, and the pitch, swing, fly ball, right center on the run. The center fielder going to play it on a hop. Rodriguez, and back-to-back singles with 1 out. India stops at second base. So for Bobby. And they're at first and second for Vinny, and now they're going to make a pitching change as Miller has reached the limit. They were KC 1-1-0 for the M's. And the first pitch from this lefty, the runner's going. Throw down to third as the pitch was a strike. And the throw to third is out, I should say. India is out as the 2 occurs.
Well, cool to see a double steal with those 2 in action, even if the result is not what the Royals were looking for. It was a really great.
So Braden Garcia, minor leaguer, pitching in this big league spring training game, deals a breaking ball outside. It gets away from the catcher Raleigh, and Bobby will move up to third base. Breaking ball down and away from the left-handed hitting, and a wild pitch. And so Bobby's at a year in the minors last year. 2-1, swing and a shot by the shortstop Crawford into left center for a hit. Here comes Bobby to score the Royals' 3rd run. So Vinny with his Ozapo and shoots it through the left side and has an RBI, and the Royals are up 3-1. And that will bring Carter Jensen to the plate. He's going to bat for Sal. Garcia from the belt. Now deals. Swing and a shot through the left side, a base hit. The left fielder Raley is on it. They'll hold Vinny at third base. New dad Hunter Renfroe.
And one reports to from the Royals bullpen.
He's faced, have reached a RBI single by Vinny. A walk issue. Oh, that's right.
He'd have been ready.
2-2, and it hit him. The breaking ball came in on him and actually hit him around the hip area, and that'll drive in a run. So Hunter Renfroe drives in his first spring training run, brings Vinny home from third, and the Royals lead at 4-1. So this reliever has come on, and he has not retired a hitter as of yet. 0.96. Next one. Swing and a shot toward the middle. That's gloved by the second baseman on the back end on a dive Bliss, but he throws it away, and it'll be a base hit. It'll be an infield hit. He threw it away. Ball didn't go out of play, and so Tellez able to play it on the carom. But it's an infield hit. What a hitter. Weimer struck out his first time. Munoz's slider has generated the most swings.
And then India was playing third that day. Bubic delivers, and Crawford waves and misses strike 3. Good slow slider from Bubic, and there's one out. So Massey makes the catch. He's got his sunglasses on. He's looking at India. India's looking back at him. And Massey smirks a little bit, points to the sunglasses, and India's like, yeah, see? I told you should go after. The 1-2. Down low, Rodriguez checked his swing, appeal to first. He went around strike 3. Bubic got him to fish at that slow slider. And the Mariners fans here don't think so. And so Rodriguez strikes out with the bases loaded. Matt Quatrero's going to the bullpen for a pitching change. We could see Bubic re-enter. Here's the pitch. Raleigh rips it down the right field line. A fair ball skittering into the right field corner. Tellez is in from third. Bliss right behind him. Also crosses standing. Robles sprints home from third. The throw to the plate not in time. And Cal Raleigh's on it. Soils now trail 5-4 in the top of the 5th inning. Well, Simonelli made his bet, and Cal Raleigh did not miss it. Shifted to the right side against Pasquantino. Saucedo delivers. Slider hook down the right field line, and it falls into the corner. A base hit and more. It rolls all the way to the fence. Pasquantino hustles to second. He's got a leadoff double. Vinny Pasquantino's second hit of the game. He's 2 for 3, and he's in scoring position with nobody out as the spring has gone along. And whether that's entirely burst. Saucedo delivers, and Garcia bounces into the right side. Bliss dives, it's past him into right field, a base hit. Pasquantino's in to score. Massey right by Michael Garcia. He drives in a pair and gives the Royals the lead right back. It's 6-5 in the bottom of the 5th. A few showcase an ability to hit to the opposite field better than Michael. Up the middle, Garcia goes the opposite way, and he comes through with the bases loaded. Dan Wilson, the Mariners manager, makes a pitching change. That's it for Saucedo. Here's the pitch. Slider hit high in the air, deep to left field. Rayleigh sprints back. He's out of room. It's gone. Joey Wiemer tees up 9-5 in the bottom of the 5th. Second hit of the spring for Joey Wiemer, and that was loud and far. He cleared the Royals bullpen in left and sent it onto the berm behind it. A 381-foot, 3-run homer for Joey Wiemer. And now Jonathan India bats with the bases empty.
It's home run and just getting around on that pitch.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a cutter, so just being ready to hit and put a good swing. It was very controlled swing too.
Obviously he's going to try to stick with the plan, but it helps him to have success with moments like that to keep him moving that way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, but I mean, we've tried to reinforce. It's so few at bats, you know, and coming off of a winter, doing a lot of work in a cage, you got to get out here and see pitching, and it's very limited. I mean, I think he's probably got 15-ish at bats. I mean, it's so small. It's easy to overreact early.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about Salvi too. I mean, it looked like it must have hurt. And
yeah, I mean, it was almost like a boxer's cut. Like, got him right there, and he was a little swollen next to his nose. And the cut, they could stop the bleeding, but he was starting to swell up a little bit. So that's why it just wasn't worth the risk.
What was that conversation like that?
Yeah, he just wanted him to get the blood stopped. He wasn't, you know, he didn't know exactly what it looked like or whatever. So he just wanted to get the bleeding stopped so he could keep playing.
Were you trying to get him to come out right away?
Well, I thought the cut was going to be worse, but you know, they were able to stop it.
What did you think of Lorenzen's performance?
Yeah, that was nice. He was composed. His command looked good. I mean, Julio got him with. I think he was trying to go up there, but other than that, he threw the ball really well.
How about Bubic?
Yeah, I think he was fighting himself a little bit, but I was really happy with the second and third innings so that he could get back out there, and that's a good adjustment that the league has made in recent years to let the pitchers go back out. So getting that third up and getting the work in was important.
Impressive from Erceg.
That was nice. Yeah, really quick inning, really effective. Located the fastball.
What's the advantage of having Michael in spring this year as opposed to acquiring him mid-year?
Lorenzen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his comfort level with Brian and those guys and his plan of attack, you know, it's something that, you know, he's comfortable with them. We know him a little bit better now, and so everybody can just hit the ground running.
He mentioned himself that maybe he does some things in an unorthodox fashion that you guys are now used to. I'm not exactly sure what he meant, but
all pitchers are unorthodox, aren't they? I mean, no, I'm not sure what he means, but I mean, I thought he fit in great as soon as he got here last year.
Thanks.